Have you tried this one؟ حتحاول فيها. احنا قلنا نبي نشوف هل هي linear, time invariant, stable, memory or memoryless, causal. أظن البقية الأشياء كلها سهلة except one يمكن time invariant. Is it time invariant this one? اوكي شلون نسوي تيست؟ يا ريت والله يعني تتابعون معاي، ترى السيجنال كذي، السيجنال يبي له اول باول الواحد يحاول ويغلط وبعدين يتعلم من هذه الاشياء. يعني انا من بدايه السنه اقول لكم يبي له متابعه اول باول، حاولوا يعني امش معاي ستيب باي ستيب، ما بتتعب، بتخلي الدروس شويه متاخره لأسئلة الهوم ورك وأسئلة التوتوريال، يعني وايد أشياء تنسي ترى. anyway ويبي له براكتسنج الحين، يعني الواحد بيقول لي بنطالع بعدين أو بنراجع بعدين، زين الأشياء قاعدة تتلايم، على شنو بتلحق يعني. anyway so as we said that to check that whether it is time invariant or not, we say that we are going to shift x. Okay, فنخلي ال x of t hat equal to x of t minus a. So then y hat from here, y hat or tilde or whatever you want to name it, that's equal to 1 over L from minus infinity to t x hat of t, and x hat of t is equal to x of t minus a. Okay, دي alpha. طبعا a هني داخل الفاريبل، داخل الانتجريشن، it is equal to alpha. Okay, the question here, is this equal to y of t minus a? If yes, then it is time invariant. So y of t minus a, it is 1 over L from here. Wherever you have t, just change it to t minus a. So then it is from minus infinity. And here we have t minus a, x alpha d alpha. Okay, my question now, is this equal to this? إذا الاثنين يساوون معنات الواي hat is equal to y of t minus a, then it is time invariant. السؤال الحين، هل هذه يساوي ذي؟ واحد يجاوبني.
Not equal.
Not equal معناته not time invariant. Okay, لاحظوا يا أخي، طبعا this is calculus. Okay, calculus, how to solve this one? By substitution. Okay, we let x alpha minus a equal to another variable, I variable, مثلا beta. So then from here, d alpha equal to d beta. Okay, فروح هني then. So then y hat, it is equal to 1 over L integration of x alpha minus a, it is equal to beta. D alpha from here, it is equal to d beta. Okay, when alpha equal to minus infinity, so minus infinity minus a, then beta is equal to minus infinity. When alpha equal to t, then this one will be equal to t minus a. لاحظ هذه الحين this and this is exactly the same, except we change the variable, so you can put any variable here, any variable, tau, then they are exactly the same. So since y hat of t equal to y of t minus a, then this system is time invariant system. طبعا linearity, others I said straightforward يعني. Except this one. أي سؤال قبل ما ننتقل إلى new topic؟
دكتور بس شلون صارت تي ماينس اي؟
نعم؟
شلون صارت تي ماينس اي؟
شلون صارت تي ماينس اي؟ هذه substitution. لا substitution هنا احنا we substitute يعني هاي بالكالكولس احنا قلنا assume that d alpha or alpha minus a equal to beta, another variable, a dummy variable. So then d alpha equal to d beta. Okay, حطهم هنا الحين. Alpha minus a it is equal to beta. حطيت beta. So d alpha it is equal to d beta. Okay, لما يكون الالفا equal to minus infinity, so put here minus infinity minus a, so then beta equal to minus infinity. When alpha equal to t, then beta equal to t minus a, so then this is t minus a. واضح؟
واضح دكتور.
طيب اوكي a new topic. خلي العنوان هنا. So I'm going to start with discrete. And discrete same as continuous نفس الشيء ولكن توضيح شوية في الديسكريت أسهل. So if this is my x of n, this is y of n, then this one it is h of n. In this one it is process of the output equal to the process of the input. Okay, in discrete x of n could be like this. ناخذ مثال بسيط يعني let me say that this is at minus 2, it's equal to 1. خليها minus 1. So at 0 equal to 0, at 1 equal to 2, and rest equal to 0, for example. Okay, then x of n, I can write it as it is equal to 0, it is equal to this one first, and this is equal to 1 multiplied by delta of n plus 1. Then it is 0 multiplied by x of n, so plus 0 multiplied by x of n, sorry, delta of n, plus 2 multiplied by delta of n minus 1. احنا ماشيين بهذه الصورة minus infinity to plus infinity. هذه في الحقيقة 1, I can write it as it is x at 1. Sorry, at minus 1. So the value of x at minus 1, it is equal to 1. And this 0, it is x at 0. And this 2, it is x, the value of x at 1. So then we can write it like this in general. So ممكن يكون أيضا it is 0 multiplied by, and here we have 0 multiplied, so then from minus infinity to infinity. So let me generalize this one and put it in summation form. So then x of n, I can write it as it is equal to x of k, هذه الكي هذه اللي قاعدة تتغير، k delta of n minus k, where k is from minus infinity to plus infinity. So then this is my x of n. So then at 0, this is equal to 0 multiplied by delta 0, delta n, sorry. Okay, at 1, then it is equal to 2 multiplied by n minus 1, and so on. شنو الشاهد هنا الحين؟ What I want to say. If the input is delta, what is the output? شنو الأوتبوت هنا؟
value and point.
اللي هي شنو نسميها؟ So when input equal to u, what is the output? We call it is a step response. So then when input equal to ما في متابعة. When input equal to impulse, then we call it impulse response. Okay, impulse. Impulse response, we say that it is h of t. Okay, هذه إذا كانت delta, which means that if we have only this 3, then y of n equal to the output from here. So this is constant, x of minus 1. Okay. If the input is delta, then we will get h. If input is equal to delta n minus 1, then we will get h of n minus 1 or plus 1 here. طيب, when for the second one, it is equal to x0 and input equal to delta n, then the output equal to h of n. Plus, when input equal to x1, the constant. So then this is x1 multiplied by input equal to delta shifted, then it is equal to h of n minus 1. Again, if you put it in summation form, then y of n equal to summation of x of k, h of n minus k, where k is from minus infinity to plus infinity. And this is, we call it convolution sum. Convolution sum because it is summation, it is for discrete. If it is continuous, then it is integration. Okay. So then this is convolution. Okay, so then this is convolution sum. So معنات output, it is not multiplication of this two. Okay, let me see how we can remember this one. If the input equal to x of n, then the output will be equal to the process of the input. And this process, it is equal to the summation of x of k, h of n minus k. شنو معناته؟ شنو الفيزيكال meaning? So it means that effect of each of the input على السيستم to get output. معناته لازم تتوزع عليهم كلهم then add it together to get the output at a specific point. So if we have any system, the input equal to x of n, impulse response of the system h of n, this is the output. So y of n, then it is equal to x of n. We use convolution, okay, وهذا الرمز مال الconvolution h of n. So then this is not multiplication, huh? I move multiplication, be careful. And this is equal to summation of x of k, h of n minus k, k from minus infinity to plus infinity to find y of n. Also, this is correct. If you change, so y of n, if you change, you can put h here and x here, then you will get same result. So it is equal to h of n. Again, using convolution, involved with x of n, then it is equal to summation. Now this is the first one. The first one we keep it constant. Sorry, h of k, and this one it is x of n minus k. شنو معناته هذا؟ معناته to find y of n at a specific point, you need to fix x of k and h of k, الفاريبل k طبعا, shift الفاريبل, sorry, flip الفاريبل because it is minus k and shift it to the right. Then multiply this two and add it all together to get y at a specific point. ناخذ مثال توضح المسألة أكثر. طيب, let me say that example. This is my x of k. minus 1, 0, مش ما يكتب لي عدد, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So this is my x of k, x of n, اللي هي x of n. So at -1, it is equal to -1. At 0 equal to 0.5. At 1 equal to 1. At 2 equal to -0.5. At 3 equal to 0, 4 equal to 0. So this is my x of n. And h of n h of n. So at -1 equal to 0. At 0 equal to 0.5. At 1 equal to 1. 2 equal to -0.5. And at 3 equal to 0.5. طيب شنو المطلوب now? We have this system. This is my x of n. And this is my h of n. And I want to find y of n. اوكي انا بسويها بالطريقه المفروض ان تستوي, which is applying this formula, because there is a shortcut method also to solve this problem, but you should know how to do it because I am going to use it for a continuous. إذا ما فهمت في الديسكريت الطريقة الشوي المطولة, then it will be difficult and continuous. But for discrete only, we have a shortcut method. But let me solve it by using the formula first. Okay, the formula said that y of n equal to x of n, we convolved with h of n. And this convolution is equal to summation of x of k. لاحظوا على غير الفاريبل ها, multiplied by h of n minus k, where k equal to from minus infinity to plus infinity. شلون اقدر اشيل هذه now؟ x ما تنشال. اوكي شلون اقدر الحين احط هذه somewhere here. ترجع كنترول V. خلاص. Okay, so how to apply this formula, okay, to find output. لاحظ شيء واحد ما قلت أنا, وبعد أرد أكرر إن y of n equal to x of n multiplied by h of n. It is convolution, not multiplication. ها, هذه convolution. Okay, وليس multiplication. Okay, to find y of n and applying this formula, then we need x of k. X of k is equal to x of n, except that we change variable from n to k. إذن هذه for x we have exactly the same. So this is my x. X of k. So -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, x of k, it is exactly the same. So here it's equal to -1. Add 0 equal to 0.5. Add 1 equal to 1. Add 2 equal to -0.5. ايش ما يكتب معايا؟ At 3 equal to خلاص صارت 0. This is my x. بس لاحظ الحين I need h of n minus k. The variable here inside is k, وليس n. So n is constant. So inside the summation, n is constant. So how to find h of n minus k? This is my h of n. Then we need to find h of k. H of k, it means that just change the variable here. Okay, from n to k. Then, so this is the first step. Find h of k. I find h of k. معناته just change the variable. This is k and this is k. Step number 2, you need to find h of minus k. And h of minus k is just we flip this one. نعكسها. And step number 3, you need to shift it h of n minus k. So shift it by n. إذا flip and shift. خلينا نسوي لها flip and shift. So عندي like this. Oops. So this is k. معلش أنا بمشي على scale أساس بس يكون الأمر واضح. 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 8. And so on. So this is h of n minus k. Okay, if you flip it, then this point will be at -1. They at 0. Sorry, this will be at 1. This is at 0. This is -1. This is -2. This is -3. طيب, and if you shift it by n, so then we can start. صارت عند minus 3.5, so I shift it. Okay. أهم شيء هني أساس بس ما أخربطك. So this is h of n minus k. واضح أصلاً the distance between these two is equal to 1, 1, 1, so we don't need to put it even though. So if we shift it, if we flip it, then we start at 0. هذه بتكون at 0. This is 0.5. Then we have 1. Then we have minus 0.5. Then we have 0.5 again. By shifting this one, then it means that the point هذه the point, it will be at 0. Okay, so this will be 0. This will be minus 1. This one will be minus 2. This one will be at minus 3. if we flip it. Okay, معناته بديت من 0. But if we shift it to n, then this will be equal to n plus 0. This is minus 1. Then it is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, and so on. The important is the first one. Okay, this one, it is n. Our starting point. So we flip it and shift it. Shift it to where? To n. Any value. n. Okay, الحين لاحظ معي. If this n is less than minus 1, so if n less than minus 1, apply this formula now. Okay, then y of n equal to y of n equal to x of k multiplied by h of n minus k multiplication and sum all together. فحين هني if n it is less than this point minus 1, so if you multiply these two together, then you will get 0. كله 0 because this multiplied by 0, this one multiplied by 0. Similarly here, we multiply this point by 0, this was the 0, this was 0, and this one was 0. كلهم بيصير multiplied by 0, so then y of n equal to 0. طيب, when n equal to minus 1, so then y of n equal to, الحين شنو صار؟ صار ان هذه صارت shift at minus 1. So this one will be at minus 1. 0.5. ليش ما قاعد يساعفنا هذا الكتاب اليوم؟ Okay, then the second one will be at 1. هذه اللي هو this is at minus 1. هذه ال n الحين, هذه ال n. I'm shifting like this. اللي بالأحمر. Okay, then we have minus 0.5. Okay, then we have 0.5. Okay, now again apply same formula. Multiplication of this 2 and take summation. So multiply this 2 together. So after 0 هكلهم multiplied by 0. So it is 0. And before -1, which is at -2, so all these again multiplied by 0. So just we have this multiplied by this one, which is -1 multiplied by 0.5. So then it is equal to -0.5. Oops. طيب بعدين shifted by 1. If you shift this one by 1, then this one will be at 0.5. هذه بتصير 0.5 هنا. خلينا نخليها بالازرق الحين ما يخربطنا. So this one will be at 0.5. Then this one will be here, 1. Then minus 0.5 will be here. Then 0.5 will be here. Okay, now n equal to 0. حركتها نقطة واحدة. So n equal to 0. Then y of n equal to. لاحظ معايا الحين. كلهم multiplied by 0 except this with this and this with this one. So here عندي 1 multiplied by -1. So it's -1. And here we have 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, which is 0.25. So then it is equal to -0.75. Okay, خلصت من هذه. الحين هذه ال n shifted here, then shift by 1 again. So go by 1. So then هني بتصير 0.5. Then here will be 1. And here will be -0.5. Then here will be 0.5. Okay, مرة ثانية الحين at n equal to 1. So then y of n equal to. اضرب الاثنين في بعض. So this one is multiplied by 0, but here we have -0.5 multiplied by -1. So then it is 0.5. Okay, and here 0.5 multiplied by second one, 0.5 multiplied by 1, so plus 0.5. And the third one here, it is 0.5 multiplied by 1, again 0.5. So then it is equal to 1.5. Okay. خلصت حرك again. روح again green. So then 0.5 shifted to the right, so then this one will be 0.5 here. Now this one will be 1. وهذه بتي هني minus 0.5. And 0.5 will be here. طيب, remove these. Oops. هذه كانت 1 وهذه كانت 0.5. Okay, now n equal to 2. نكتب هنا n equal to 2. Then y of n equal to 0.5 multiplied by minus 1, so it is minus 0.5. 0.5 multiplied by minus 0.5, so minus 0.25. Then here 1 multiplied by 1, so plus 1. Here minus 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, minus 0.25, which is the minus 0.5 minus 0.5 plus 1, so then it is equal to 0. خلص, so then n equal to 3, just shift it to the right. Okay, so then when n equal to 3, then this one here will be 0.5. One will be here. Here will be minus 0.5. And here will be 0.5. شيل بس الأخضر هذه. Okay, and repeat same thing. So y of n equal to. So 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, it is 0.25. Then minus 0.5 multiplied by 1, so minus 0.5. Here 1 multiplied by minus 0.5, so minus 0.5. And here 3.5 multiplied by 0, which is equal to 0. So then this is clear, it is equal to the 1 minus 0.75. Okay, خلصت, then n equal to 4. So when n equal to 4, again, shift this one. So then here will be 0.5. And the 4. here will be 1. Here will be minus 0.5. And here will be 0.5. Okay, we'll repeat same thing. So then when n equal to 4 هذه وصلت إلى الأربعة here, then y of n equal to so 0.5 multiplied by 1, so it is 0.5. And هذه ليش نسينا دي؟ Okay, 0.5 multiplied by 1. Then here minus 0.5 multiplied by minus 0.5, so it is 0.25. And here we have 1 multiplied by 0 and 0.5 multiplied by 0, so then it is equal to 0.75. طيب بعد shifted. Okay, if you shift it by 1 again, so n equal to 5, so then this is equal to 0.5 at 5. Then 1 will be here, minus 0.5 will be here, and 0.5 will be here. Okay, so then when n equal to 5, y of n equal to, so this is at 2, so 0.5 multiplied by minus 0.5, so it is equal to minus 0.25. Then 3 it is 0, 4 0, at 5 0, so then it is equal to minus 0.25. Now if you shifted one more بيكون عندي at 6 equal to 0.5, at 5 will be equal to 1, and here we have minus 0.5, here we have 0.5. Okay, so then this is at the 3. So 0.5 multiplied by 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, so then it will be equal to 0. So then if n greater than 5, so it is 6, 7, so always y of n equal to 0. So then this is my output. باقي شنو؟ باقي just write it, y of n equal to it is 0 for n less than minus 1. بعدين n equal to minus 1, it is equal to minus 0.5. n equal to 2, sorry, n equal to 0, it is equal to minus 0.75. n equal to 1, then it is equal to 1.5. n equal to 2, then it is equal to 0. n equal to 3 is equal to minus 0.75. n equal to 4, it is equal to plus 0.75. n equal to 5, it is equal to 0.25. And n greater than or equal to 6, then it is equal to 0. أي سؤال؟ Any question here?
دكتور
نعم.
الامتحان عادي الحل بالبنسل
أي عالي جدا.
ان اذا بنرسم بحر ياخذ وقت.
لا الحين بقول لك انا الطريقه الثانيه حق الديسكريت شلون بيكون اسهل، بس هذه مثل ما قلت لك هاي بحتاجها حق الكونتينيوس. اما لو يجيك سؤال ديسكريت الحين بقول لك شلون تحله. شورت كات ميثود. اوكي كل اللي باقي انك ترسم ترسم this is n, so minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is y of n. Less than minus 1, it's equal to 0. معناها تهني 0. At minus 1, it is equal to minus 0.5. At 0, it is equal to minus, sorry. Minus 0.5. At 0, it is equal to minus 0.75. At 1, it is equal to 1.5. At 2, equal to 0. At 3, it is equal to minus 0.75. At 4, equal to plus 0.75. At 5, equal to 0.25. At 6 and above, equal to 0. هذه رسمتها. خلينا نشوف الشورت كات ميثود. شو نسوي؟
دكتور بال5 بيكون ماينس 0.25.
ماينس طلعت ماينس سوري كتب الجدول so this is minus okay oops minus 0.25. اوكي خلونا نشوف الشورت كات ميثود. This is my x, this is my h. سوي جدول. minus 1 1 2 3 4 minus 1. Then we have 0.5. Then we have 1. Then we have minus 0.5. هذه شنو؟ هذه قيم الإكس. So this is x. خدت القيم اكو minus 1, 0.5, 1 and minus 0.5. الحين لاحظ معي. So here I'm going to put the value of y of n. And here I'm going to put n. لاحظ ال h we want to flip it. Okay, flip it. Then it means start from here. 0.5. Then 1. Then we have minus 0.5. Okay, then we have 0.5. لما تكون ال n less than minus 1, so then there is no overlap between the two. So n less than minus 1, then directly y of n equal to 0. حنشوف شو نسوي في الجدول على اساس بس تنتبه معي. Okay, so when n equal to minus 1, just move this one to the right. نقطة نقطة, point, then 0.5 will be here. 1 will be here, minus 0.5 will be here, then 0.5 will be here. Multiply whatever you have inside this one. فإذا بتصير 0.5 multiplied by minus 1, so then it is equal to minus 0.5. اوكي بعدين روح لليمين فبتصير 0. So move 1 point فبتصير هذه 0.5 هذه 1 minus 0.5 and 0.5. بعد multiply this with whatever you have here. طبعا هذين الفراغات يعني it's 0. So 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, 0.25 minus 1, so minus 0.75. لما يكون 1, move it to the right. So then here will be 0.5, 1 minus 0.5, 0.5. That multiplied, it is 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5, 1.5. That move it to the right. فبتصير هذه 0.5 1 minus 0.5 0.5 multiplied minus 0.5 minus 0.25 1 minus 0.25, so then it is equal to 0. Move it to the right. فهذه 0.5 اللي تكون out 1 minus 0.5 and plus 0.5 here. That multiplied 0.25 minus 0.5 minus 0.5, so minus 0.75. Move it to the right 4. بتصير 1 here 0.5 here minus 0.5 here and 0.5 here. وين راحت الأرقام؟ Yeah. Okay, فيبقى then 0.5 plus 0.25, so 0.75. Move it to the right, فبتصير 0.5 here minus 0.5 1.5. So then we have multiplication of minus 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, so it is minus 0.25. Okay, if it is equal to 6, move it to the right, so then it is 0.5 minus 0.5, 1.5. It is clear that here it's all equal to 0, so then it is 0. Okay, so if it is n equal to 6 or greater than 6, so greater than or equal to 6, then it is equal to 0. واضح؟ سهل صعب؟ مو صعب، خاصة الشورت كات ميثود is very easy، لكن المشكلة إنه ما أقدر أسويها حق الكونتينيوس، so لازم نستخدم الطريقة الأولى حق الكونتينيوس. But if you have a discrete question, then do it like this, straightforward. Okay, ناخذ شيء على الكونتينيوس because it is on the exam, so the exam will be until the convolution, end of the convolution. So if we take one example at least to give you some idea about the convolution and continuous, the week after mid-semester break, we have another 2 lectures just to take some more examples and convolution. فعلى الأقل بس ناخذ الفكرة الحين ولأنه داش في الامتحان يعني. Okay, for continuous, this is my x of t, this is my y of t, and here we have impulse response h of t. ليش هاي يصير تقطع عندي أنا؟ Okay, so for a discrete, we say that y of t, it is equal to x of t, sorry, x of n, and we use summation, while here, instead of summation, we need to use integration. هذا equivalent في continuous. So then it is x of t again we use convolution here, h of t. So then it is equal to integration. حطينا x of k, so then here we put k, alpha, whatever you want. Tau, okay, x alpha, h of alpha, sorry, of n minus alpha, the alpha from minus infinity to plus infinity. And this is equivalent to, if you change this one, h of t, convolve with x of t, then it is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity of h of alpha, x of t minus alpha, the alpha هذه مو بان هي continuous, so then this is t. اوكي كل اللي احتاج ان اطبق الانتجريشن. نشوف example, then it will be easy. So example, okay, please say that. أخذ a simple example from note. X of t is given by, this is t, that is 1, and this is 1. K and h of t is 2, and here 1. Okay, how to apply formula? So we want to find y of t. نفس ما سوينا مثال. Fix one of these and move the other one. Okay, أي وحدة تبي. Okay, I'm going to fix this one. الاثنين نفس الشيء. Okay, so applying formula. ما علي أعطوني chance شوية أخلص الإكزامبل عشان في العطلة تقدر تعرف شنو قاعد يصير. So I'm going to apply y of t equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity of x of, غيرت الفاريبل لألفا, h of t minus alpha, d alpha. So fix the first one. Okay, x alpha. So then it will be exactly the same. So this is t, sorry, this is alpha, and this is x of alpha. هذه 1. طبعا البقية كلها 0. And here equal to 1. Okay, what's about h of t minus alpha? So first, as we said that, change t to alpha. فبتصير الفاريبل alpha. Then flip it. So if you flip it, it becomes like this. هذه بتكون at 0. This will be at minus 2. And this is 1. Then shifted by t. فأخذها شوية to the left to t. So معناته إنه بتصير like this. So h of This is alpha. So if you shift it, then it becomes here. So then this one will be at t, and we shift it, then this age will be at t minus 2. طيب. This is 1. خلاص الحين we apply this formula, so we move this one to the right. Okay, and we multiply it and find the integration. So when t, the point by point, so when t less than 0, less than here, then multiplication of this two, how is 0 multiplied by this, it is equal to 0. And here we have 1, but it's multiplied by 0, so then it is equal to 0. So y of t equal to 0. طيب now, if you move it forward a little bit, في احتمال إنه يكون t somewhere here, هذه ال1. So it is somewhere here. So then this is t, and this is t minus 2. هذه إذا حركت شوي. طيب now, t greater than 0 but less than 1. So then what is y of t? Y of t, just apply this formula. Okay, it is x alpha equal to 1. From here to here, it is equal to 1. But before 0, it is all equal to 0. هي صح from minus infinity to infinity, but from minus infinity to 0, it is equal to 0. Okay. اللي عندي also after t, this is equal to 0. So then 0 multiplied by whatever we have here, so it will be equal to 0. So then integration we have only on this part until t, from 0 to t. This is equal to 1, and this is equal to 1, so 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Okay, d alpha. So that integration of 1, it is equal to alpha from 0 to t. So then it is equal to t minus 0, which is equal to t. بعدين move it again to the right. هذه 1, هذه 2. So if you move it somewhere here, هذه t. Then it will be something like this. ليش like this? Because the width of this one, it's equal to 2. إذا صارت هني هذه ال h كانت 2، فمعناته أكيد هذه 2. From here to here it is 1. From here to here it's 2. Okay, apply same thing. So when t is in between, t greater than 1 but less than 2, t greater than 1 but less than 2. So y of t equal to, again, integration. So this part, it's multiplied by 0. So we have from here to here, because after 1 again, it's equal to 0. So it's only, it is 1 multiplied by 1 from 0 to 1. I would say from 0 to 1, alpha d alpha. So then it is equal to alpha, sorry, this is 1. 1 multiplied by 1, so it is equal to alpha from 0 to 1. So this is clear, it is equal to 1. طيب بعد move it forward. هذه 2 هذه 3. إذا حركت here somewhere here بيكون عندي width 2, so this is 1, this is 2, so it will be until here, so this is t minus 2. مع 5 دقائق بخلص. So if t greater than 2 but less than 3, then what is y of t? Y of t equal to, again, integration. The multiplication of these two اللي بيصير الآتي. So anything before t minus 2 it's equal to 0. So just we have multiplication between t minus 2 to 1, because after 1 this is equal to 0. So then it is 1 multiplied by 1, 1 d alpha, but from t minus 1 to 1. So then this is equal to alpha from t minus 1 to 1. So then at 1 equal to 1, at t minus 1 it is equal to t minus 1. So then this is equal to 1, 2 minus t. If you move it forward, for example at 3, يصير لو هذه صارت هني somewhere greater than 3, so this is t. So then it will be until here. So this is will be t minus 2. So then y of t equal to multiplication of this 2, but from t minus 2 to t it is this one equal to 0, and before t minus between 0 and 1 this one is equal to 0, so then multiplication will be equal to 0. So then for t greater than t greater than or equal to 3, then y of t equal to 0. اوكي دقيقة واحدة بس نرسمها وخلاص. Okay, so y of t equal to t less than 0, it is equal to 0. So then 0 for t less than 0. And it is equal to t for t greater than 0 but less than 1. And it is equal to 1 for t greater than 1 but less than 2. And it is equal to 2 minus t for t greater than or equal to 2 but less than 3, and it is equal to 0 for t greater than or equal to 3. Okay, if you want to plot it, هذه بتطلع piecewise, it's very easy. One, 2, 3. This is y of t. Okay, it is 0 before 0, and it is equal to t between 1 and 2, so then slope equal to 1. Equal to 1 between 1 and 2. and equal to 2 minus t between 2 to 3, which means that the slope equal to -1. No, you did some mistake between 2 and the 3. Okay. هذه مو t minus 1, this is t minus 2. T minus 2, so then it is t minus 2. So then it is 3 minus t. Okay, this is 1 minus the minus 2. Then the overlap. So overlap, it's here. لما كانت هني, it is between t minus 2 to 1 وليس 1. مو t minus 1, t minus 2. So then this is equal to 3 minus t. Okay, so slope equal to -1, so then at the 3 equal to 0. So this is y of t. You can write it on ramp if you want. Okay, واضحة. This is slope equal to 1, so then it is equal to r of t. Then we need another ramp here, so it is minus r of t minus 1. Then here you need minus ramp at t minus 2. Then you need the ramp to cancel this one, so it is a plus ramp of t minus 3. أي سؤال؟ طولنا عليكم اليوم. Sorry for this. أي سؤال؟
يعطيك العافية دكتور.
الحين نروح نعيد نفس الكلام حق section 2. الله يعين. موفقين إن شاء الله. أنا بكون يعني متواجد في الأوفيس أور في during البريك. إذا أحد عنده أي سؤال شيء ممكن يتفضل. موفقين جميعا إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم.